I want to talk about some things that a lot of people don't know about, but I'm trying to reach people that already know about this phenomenon. It is, some people call it gangstalking, some people call it organized harassment, and these things are connected to other monitoring and stalking programs. These are organized by government and agencies, and just there's so many aspects of this, and there's so many businesses and people involved in this that it's hard to say who isn't a part of it. It's not really who is a part of it. I look at it like, okay, who isn't a stalker for this program? There are a lot of videos out there that explain this better than I could, but I'm just going to tell you things that happened to me. Now, this video I recommend would explain 90, if not 99% of what this is all about. It's called Targeted Individual Gangstalking, MK Ultra, Mind Control, John Hall, Microchip, AI, Transhuman CIA, CSIS. And it's by Shad Budge Productions. And I'm also gonna leave a link in the description box for you. I guess this video would just be an intro to what I'm going to discuss. Let me just say that they treat this as a game. This is not a game, though. This is our lives. And we're being monitored and harassed and tortured until the day we die. And the main thing that they want to do is to copy your brain, basically, to make a copy of your brain. Now, it sounds a little far-fetched, not knowing what this is about, but once you know what this is about, and you study RNM, which is remote neural monitoring, and directed energy weapons, DEW, directed energy weapons, and if you study things like that and you look at the patents, they're all there. If you look at all that, you research enough and you look at enough things to give you an idea of what this is, you'll understand how it's connected to the electronic harassment and electronic monitoring and control, mind control. And mind control is there to, this is my opinion, I think they're testing us, and, well, this is a fact, they're doing experiments on us. As we're in our houses, at work, or anywhere else we go, it's all around us, and it's always happening. But what they want to do is they want to push you to the edge, so to say, and monitor you through these other means, which is remote neural monitoring, and they want to use these directed energy weapons to push you to the edge to see how much you can handle. They really want to see what you're capable of. And I think, this is my opinion, that they're trying to model the perfect human brain, possibly either by finding out if there's one perfect human, not to say that there is a perfect human, but to them and their sick minds, what they would think is, okay, please don't think about the word, perfect as well, the way that I'm saying, and I don't mean perfect as in that's what we would want to attain. It's not what would be perfect to us, and what's perfect in their eyes is twisted anyways. So what I mean by that is they're trying to find out the main it's like they're trying to find out which brain, or if there's a combination of brains that they would put together to make a copy of, so that they could make this this technology, because this is what they're preparing for. Technology in the future is going to be made known, like the technology they're using on us now is going to be made known in the future. And they're going to use it openly, and people are going to be able to control each other's mind, probably with ease. Just like we can buy a smartphone, you could probably go buy their technology and do a whole bunch of crazy shit. Excuse my language. So, actually, you know what? I don't care if I swear on here, because this is just, it is what it is. Yeah. So, they're trying to model some sort of human, like android, I want to say android, which is half human, half robot, like perfect brain, so to say, in their twisted eyes. So they're trying to gather data from all of us, and, you know, they push us as far as we can go to see what can we handle, what can we not handle, and it really is like a game or an experiment. I presume that there are people involved in this that do treat it like a game, and there are people that treat it like an experiment. There are lots of people used in this phenomenon. People that don't necessarily know what's going on. A lot of people think that these other people know. For example, like scientists, a lot of targeted individuals think that a lot of other people that are helping these people know what's going on, but a lot of them don't know what's going on. They actually tell them, I'm not saying everybody, but there are some people that are told what to do. They show it in the movies all the time. And believe it or not, movies are there to teach you something. And they put the truth right out there in plain sight, and they label it as fiction. So the sci-fi movies that you see are not sci-fi. They're basically real in some sort, in some way, but I don't know how to explain this all to you right now. I'm figuring this out along with everybody else. But there are a lot of things out there that are not the way that we were taught. They're not the same way as we think they are. So there's people that don't know. Okay, now there's people that do know very well what they're doing, and do treat this as a game and some sort of sick outlet, when they should be using a more positive, obviously, outlet to express themselves. But some people are so far gone, and I also wanted to say they sell their souls or give their heart, soul away. They kill their heart center. And this is a factual thing. This actually happens. They kill their heart center, their compassion, their conscience, all that is gone. So they can breathe and eat and live and think and solve problems, and they can even feel emotion to some extent, but they cannot feel as deep as we do. They cannot be the way that we are, because we still have our souls. So, and the main thing also is to manipulate. They cannot control the soul. You have to be able to give it away. They can't take it from you. You would have to be tricked. But yeah, the main thing is also is to trick us into giving our soul away, and also to basically make us want to give it up to them. So they torture, harass as much as possible. Because really that's what they're after. That's what they want. They want the soul without it really being there, which is a weird, ironic thing. But it will never work, because, you know, we're stronger than that, and we're more than just brains. So obviously, if we have more, and if we have more heart than them, they don't have it at all, okay? So if we have that and they don't, obviously they're not going to take over. They're upset because they know that they're weak, and we have the power and we have the strength. And so that's only what anybody tries to do. When they try to bully there's a bully, it's because they don't have power and they want that power. So they try to take it, but they'll never get it. It's never going to happen. It's just an illusion. It's a false sense of power. So I'm going to end on that.